Good afternoon, and welcome to another episode of Que-stead-Que. What you gonna do? I don't know, but something's gonna grow. Okay, today is gonna be a focused short video, okay? I will spare you. I started out here in the back room because on today, I pulled off that second leaf that had the black stuff on it because I knew that it had it because that first leaf that fell off and I lost was the leaf the leaf that had contracted whatever that black stuff was from the first leaf. And so I thought about it this morning while checking on Theodora. I said, I better take this second leaf off. I hate to spare another leaf on this plant, but I thought, let me get it off and nip it in the bud. Now, what I did with this and the mint on today was I added a little blood meal and a wee bit of bone meal just for a little fertilization of the plant. So far, they all seem to be doing good because I was like, what if I kill them all? But so far, so good. I then watered them in from the top because this usually gets watered from the bottom, but today I watered it from the top. I have fungus gnats, you guys. It's not that bad, but it's bad. And I know it's from the moisture and everything, and I cannot let the pepper plant dry out. So therefore, I will be just dealing with the fungus gnats. But they haven't spread. And wait a minute. I wish Theodora will do like Renee's pepper plant Theodore and get that slime stuff on it or whatever that stuff is that protects the plant from bugs and other things, because mine hasn't produced that yet, at least. And so it's susceptible to any and everything. Okay, so now that I've pulled it off, pulled the stuff off, I have my new leaf right here coming. And then as you can see right here, the Theodora has taken a spurt of growth. That's why I wanted you to see her again today. And this is just since the other day. See that spurt of growth? And then that new leaf is coming in and about to open, and he looks, or she looks, very, very healthy. So that's why I wanted to get that other leaf away from it so that this leaf will have a chance. And then we have the new leaf, and then there's another leaf. I know you guys probably will not be able to see it, but on the side there's a new leaf forming on the new growth of Theodora. So I think since me bringing her in, she's thriving good under the grow light. I haven't used the heat mat yet, but I will once it becomes cold, or if I notice that it's too cold here for me in the back room. Usually it's not, because as you can see, I have a register right there at the door, and I have one of those little door snakes that you put underneath the door to keep draft from coming in. So this back room is usually fairly warm, and it's a small room, as you all know, very small room. I think 5 by 5 or whatever, I don't know. But this room used to be used as an office from the former late owners. It was used as an office. I just turned it. At first, I had it as an office, and then I turned it into a bedroom. I had this bed brought back here because it was in the second bedroom, and I had the bed brought in, and I turned it into a bedroom slash sitting room slash seed room. So it's an all-purpose room now. So anyway, so here's Theodora. I'm going to put you on pause, and our next stop is going to be the front yard where I have taken the winter choy. And after seeing you transplant yours, Renee, I didn't know those plants get that big from one seed. So yeah, I'm going to have to thin it this weekend. I'm going to look through it, pick out the strongest plants in there, strongest seedlings. I'll probably put about 5 or 6 in that barrel tub, and I'll show you that. Then I had nerve enough to sow some seeds in there, and they have since sprouted. So I'm going to pull those out. Actually, when we get up there, I'm going to pull those out and reserve that barrel, I called it a tub, that barrel planter. I'm going to reserve it for the seedlings that I choose to transfer from the smaller container. And then I'll still leave 1 or 2 in that smaller one. Yep, to grow over the winter. Okay, see you in a minute. Be right back. Okay, we are now out front, and these are the seeds. Every one of those things germinated because I was just pouring. I poured like half the pack in there, not knowing. So I can see some stronger ones in there and the weaker ones. So, and some of them are leggy. So the leggy ones will be eliminated as well as the stronger. I mean the weaker ones. But the good ones I will keep. Okay, somebody's playing rap music. This is the container where they will go. And as you can see, they're popping up from the seeds that I poured in here. So I'm gonna pull all those new seedlings up from here, and then I'm gonna strategically place those. I should be able to get at least 4 or 5 in here, even if they get big, and that will, it should survive. And I need to pour some more soil in there because I see the soil is getting low from the original soil line. And those are the potatoes. I just throw them here in the bed. These are the potatoes that I harvested, so a bust as usual. Okay, I will meet you guys in the kitchen. Okay, we are in the kitchen. Alrighty, I got my dehydrator stuff all washed up, and I'm getting ready to process the rest of the peppers, the bell peppers that I did. So this is what I have gotten. Hold on. My hope is to get a pint. I know I will get a half pint out of this, but my hope is to get a pint. So we shall see. I'm through. Okay, I am done. So I'm gonna process these shortly. You see the processor back there? I'm gonna process these shortly, and we'll see what we get. And I'm only giving like maybe 1 or 2 pulses. I do not want this to turn into a pepper powder. I want them to be strictly flakes. And you guys, check out Homestead Heart's video today about how the USDA found out that I think 30 or 40,000 pounds of radioactive spices were sent into the U.S., not purposely, but they caught it. And a lot of that, they said none of it made it to the shelves, but how can we be sure? And so watch her video. It's a 9-minute video talking about that and about the Fukushima, you know, from the 2011 earthquake, that nuclear plant, and stuff leaching from there and whatnot. Not to scare you or anything, but, and this stuff was sent to the state of California, they said. And she said what spices they were. And so she was talking about how we should grow our own spices and mix our own spices, that type of thing, you know, because of this type of thing happening recently, and how we should be doing it anyway. So yeah, just check out her video, and then you'll hear what she had to say about that and the report and whatnot. So because of that, I'm thankful just for the little bit that I got this year, you know, with my pepper powders. I'm thankful for that. I'm thankful for the spices I already had that I know are safe, you know, thus far. These are, you know, most of these spices were, and I did change the bottle, you guys. I had to change the bottle for this, but anyway, at least I know these are from my older spices that I've had for a few years, and I just mixed them up. So thank God for that. But next year, I'm going hard on the herbs, okay? I'm glad I did my own onion, and I might turn this onion into an onion powder right now. My onion is onion flakes. You know, it's some powder in there, but I want it to be even finer. I have, you know, I had a half pint, and then now I have almost a half pint, and then that I filled up. So I think I'm gonna run that back through the processor after I finish the peppers and get that a little bit finer than what it is. And then you know, I had my own spices that I made. I have a little thing like this full, and I said it would be my special spices, or it's gonna be even more special this year because I'm not buying nothing new, that's for sure. So next year I'm going hard on the herbs, even herbs I don't normally buy. I'ma just get every herb that I see at Pelly's, and I'ma grow them specifically for making my own spice powders. Okay? So we're gonna end this video. That's it, you guys. So how long did we go? 10 minutes, I think. Okay, so that's it, you guys. So I will talk to you guys later, and may God bless you all. And in my next video, I will show you exactly how much pepper flakes that I got from the bell pepper. And like I said, now the dehydrators can be put away. So I got it all washed up. The other one's been washed up. It's just sitting over there. So I'm going to get those put back in the closet, and I'm going to start my cleaning process of the counter, all this stuff, and the table. I'm not even going to show you that today. And we're going to get decluttered so I can prepare for the winter. Okay, I will talk to you guys later. Oh, and I will be going back to the farmer's market this week. I know I said it was the finale and all, but two things. First of all, I want to see if maybe the Cipollini man has some more Cipolinis that he, held back on because of the pawpaw rush. That's possible. Okay, either that or they sold out earlier. Okay, so I just want to do one more sweep. Number 2, I know that one of the outside vendors sell the yellow wax beans because that's who I bought from earlier this season when I bought a tub of them for $3. So I only have one mixed bag in there. I want to have 2 mixed bags. So I'm going to go back. First, I'll see. So my tour this week, if I get to do it, will be of the outside vendors. So you guys can see everybody who sells vegetables outside. So anyway, if she still has yellow wax beans, I'll get some more from her. And although the Cipollini man, his yellow wax beans were $5, which I didn't like, but they did look good. I will say that. So if she doesn't have any, because that was way earlier in the summer, so she may be out by now. And that could be why the Cipollini man is selling his for $5. But anyway, if he still has some and she doesn't, then I'll go on and pay $5 for a tub of the beans from the Cipollini man, just because of how good they look. And then that way I will have at least 2 bags of mixed green beans, because I do like the yellow and the green mixed. It's a whole different flavor than just green beans by themselves. It's hard to describe the flavor. The yellow ones have like a sweeter taste to them. So, yep. So I want to do another mixed bag. And then Sherry, I gave her, or I'm giving her, because they're in the freezer, I'm giving her most of that half bushel that I bought last week. I only did like 2 handfuls of all those beans for myself to top off the bag that I had cooked from the week before. So it was like maybe 2 handfuls at the most. And so she got a lot. Her bag is filled to the tip top, and I stuffed it because I'm running out of bags. I have 1 bag left in there. I need to buy some more this Friday. So, but anyway, she would have had 2 bags other than that, but I just stuffed the one that she has. So she'll get quite a few cooks off of that bag of beans. And so she was happy that I offered them to her. She said, yes, I'll take them. Yeah, who wouldn't? Okay. So anyway, so that's the other thing. And then thirdly, because of the spice thing, there is a lady at the farmer's market who sells spices. I think they're a little high. She puts them in a smaller sandwich type Ziploc bag. That's how she sells them. But she has all the spices except the one that I want, which is the saffron. But anyway, she has oregano, lemon balm, all that stuff. So I forget how much she wants per spice, but I'm going, if she has them, she did last week, if she still has them, I'm going to go and buy 1 of each that I don't already have. And yeah, I think I'll leave the smaller dehydrator out. I'll put this one away since I've cleaned it up real good. I'll leave the smaller one out, and I think I will dehydrate those spices and then process them and make an extra little bottle of spices, just because of the USDA findings of the radioactive stuff, because I want to make sure I'm safe. Okay. Alrighty. So That's it, you guys. I will talk to you guys later, and may God bless you all. Have a wonderful, wonderful evening. Bye-bye.